Hi, everybody, and welcome back from the break. Oh, if you can hear the sound of my voice, you have tuned into Grandma Plays a Game. We're playing Age of DERPires. Because I'm derping. Anyway, that stretch really worked. And I highly recommend Spine Care Decompression, which is all about just doing stretches. It's not about cracking stuff. Stuff might crack, but it's not about that. It's about stretching your muscles, targeting very specific groups, and this one just involves rolling your shoulders back and down, turning your head to the side, away from the side that hurts, dropping your chin to your shoulder, and that's just where you start. And that sometimes you will feel that stretch, and it's the muscle is called that asshole. That's what the muscle group is called. That bunch of assholes right there. Okay, I think I might be in a better headspace. We'll see how this goes. I also took off my sweatshirt. I'm with you, Wolfie. Once I start to get warm, I get cranky. That's a given. All right. So we're just going to do another one of these. We're going to dive right in and make this happen. Okay, I am in that corner. We're going to go right here and QQ. And you also QQ. And you are Control Group 0. And Control Group 0. You guys are Control Group 1, and you are going to start with that dude right there. Alright, there we are. We're going to set a gather point right here, and start making all the villagers we can. Well, what if we drag you over here? Me. The heat is the worst. Yes. I would rather be in a place where it's too cold than one that's too warm. Oh, see, they have to walk too far to do this. I don't like that. Shift Group 1. In you go. No, Shift. God damn it. Idle villagers. You are both joining Group 1. In you go. Make it happen. Okay, hit escape. You are no longer selected. You are going to start. You are going to be Control Group 2. You're going to start on that. Okay. Now, I need to just keep this over here. We're going to keep that right there for right now. And, where are we? 9, 10. You. Okay, you need to build me a lumber mill. Let's send you all the way out. You need to build me another house. How are we doing on our food over here? They're all right. I don't know that they're being terribly efficient. Okay, idle villager, control group fine. You're getting your dishes done. Yes, I love that. Okay, control group 5. You are going to come over here and start with this boar, because by the time we get this boar back... That was flawless. Now you can make more villagers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did you just build? Oh. Control group 5. What do we have there? Here, make that happen. Okay, now we're gonna get you two on this. And you join control group 2. And you up here, you are also control group 2. And new idle villager. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, control group 1, you've got goats right there. Just fucking do it. Okay, you two. Alright. This group right here. See, now they're just getting made faster than I can decide what to do with them. I need you to hang on for a second. Control group 2. Abandon that tree. Get your asses up here. Okay, you guys right here. Can I get to... Yes, there we are. Okay. You guys can be control group 4. You can go... God damn it, no. Control group 4. Go do that. Finish off that tree. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to take one of these guys. And we're going to make you... come over here. Three. Okay, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? There it is. That's not the first time you've done that. You are gonna build... These guys are so spread out. Wheelbarrow. Make it happen. Okay, we don't have any idols. Both the boars are gone. All the sheep are gone. I doubt we got max food. Okay, we can go ahead and upgrade you now. You need to build me a mine. No, blacksmith, I lied. We'll just go ahead and put that here. You guys seriously gonna go do that shit? Get your asses over here. Alright. What do I need for my mill? Reseeding. Alright. Where do we want you? You need to build a marketplace. We need more wood. Not getting enough wood. There it is. Nice. Q D. Drop that back here. All right, here we go. This is doing a lot better than I expected. Much better than the first go-round. Okay, am I... We need to have a lot more people on wood, apparently. See, that's going to be a very inefficient mill over there. I'm not going to create anything. There it is. Okay. Okay, let's see how the stats went on that one. 25 minutes. Total score 2,000. Much better. Much better. Okay, so Wolfie, when you get a chance to play, what we should probably do then is just go... I don't want to restart the game because I want different maps every time. We should probably pit our two strategies against each other in like a wonder race or something with no other players. And then just not worry about the wonder. You're probably on the phone, but I don't know if you can hear me. Just not worry about the wonder. Okay, where am I? We've got you two, QQ. Oh my goodness. I'm already slower than I want to be. I'm just gonna put you on auto scout right away, bro. I don't have time to... with you. Okay, actually, I have to take this. Shoot. No, no, God. Damn it. You. I don't know that I can pause the game. Does that pause the game? That would be nice. Okay, give me a second. This is about getting paid, so I need to make this happen. Oh, no. Open that in a new tab. Okay. One moment, please. No, I do not want to review your app. Just let me look at my messages. Jesus fucking Christ. I need to go read a message. Wait! We need you to review our app. Kindly fuck off. Okay. I would like money for the work I've done. Oh, thank you for letting this pause my game. All right. Here we go. Sorry, too many squirrels in the park. Oh, I'm so happy. This is just a cool thing because this company used to pay me with a check. And granted, I have mobile check processing. Um, there we go. Okay, oh my gosh, my life just got so much better. Because that means I will be paid this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, lovely people who pay your workers. You're the absolute best. All right. No, I left the microphone on. I don't even care. Yes, I was getting mad at an app because I went to check my text messages, and instead of giving me the screen with my text messages, it says, "Would you like to rate the app?" No, bitch, I'm opening the app because I need shit. I'm not just here casually opening apps. I'm mad at everything right now. OBS, like, sent me. Okay. Who am I and what was I doing? Where my fucking berries at? Hey, horseman, find me some damn berries. You too. Hang on, I'm gonna have you build me a mill in a second when I figure out where them berries are. Where the juicy berries at? Well, I guess y'all are just gonna build me a lumber camp. Oh, we got more moo cows. This map might not have berries. We might have to build a dock and go fishing. Yeah, I hope that's not upsetting to you guys to hear me bitch about different things. Wow, I'm down 2 villagers. No, I just mean in general. I mean, sometimes hearing somebody else get mad can be disruptive to folks. And I just want to be, considerate regarding that. I think we need to get a dock going for food production here. So, what do you say we just pop a dock? Pop a dock. We're leaking personal. Yeah, like the last time I did that. Hi, let me tell you my actual name. By the way, you guys are going to join group 1 as soon as you're done here. Oh, no, you're not. Oh, yeah, now you are. How are we doing here? So close. Oh, that's right. They can just fish from the shore. Well, we'll get some fishing ships out. All right, here we go, Grandma. Just calm down. Everything's going to be fine. Your economy is fine. Everyone is fine. 496, there it is. That is all I wanted. There you go. I've got enough room for one more villager. I have no idols. Okay, you are next going over here. That is your target next. But we don't have berries in this location, so these people are just going to have to build farms. Ruh-roh. No, why are you doing that? Oh, because I can't build farms yet? What the hell? Oh, I have to build a mill in order to build farms. I forgot about that. Alright, fine. Tactical error. Wow. I don't even know where to put the mill. Here. Put it over here. Somebody can go hunting. You guys, get your asses over here. Chop a damn tree. Now we got 4 on that lumber camp. We're gonna upgrade the lumber camp. Start hunting, man. Those deer are right there. You can build me a mine. I mean, I'm not saying it's not solid. I'm not saying that there is anything wrong with it. I just forget that because I always have berries. So this is just me with not even 100 hours in the game at the moment. I don't think. These rhinos will kill you though, right? And not having exposure to as many different maps. Yeah, if you can get your villagers to harvest them fast enough, that's the big point. Oh, damn, we are falling behind now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, not enough food. What? Fuck you. I don't understand. And my scout is all over the place. Did we upgrade you? Yes. Did we upgrade you? No. We don't need to because you get automatic upgrades. Okay, you... We have no idols. No, I don't want that. I still want you guys to show up right here. Nope. Still forgetting to get my technologies researched. We only have 3 on lumber here. I can't tell where the lumber is. We need more on food. 500 food, 200 wood at 20 minutes, 22 minutes. $24 for 35. Now I could do that if I wanted. Alright, so this should get me 25, a 35. And then we should win next. The next thing will be our win condition. And there it is. Your work is done. Gonna make some fresh tea. What's a dragon stick? Oh, a dragon stick. Of course it is. Oh, I'm sorry. Leave. Stats, please. Economy. No, not good. Why was that so terrible? He's breathing fire like a dragon. Dude, I was all into smoking culture. I had cigarette cases and all. We talked about that. I had a nice flat one. I used to smoke European cigarettes. I used to smoke Sobranis. They were a cocktail cigarette. And they had festively colored paper and gold paper on the filters. Because I grew up in an era where smoking was posh. You had an ashtray on every desk in an office. There was an ashtray on every table in a restaurant. People smoked on planes, trains, in public spaces like malls and other things like that. People smoked fucking everywhere. And I don't think folks today appreciate how pervasive it was and what a scam that was on the population of many countries to allow those companies. I mean, that's the first evidence of a government contract taking corporate interests past where they would normally go, was allowing Lucky Strike to ship cigarettes on the government's dime to troops overseas. And ever since, it has been simply an understood thing in the American economy that government contracts supporting the troops are just a bottomless pit of gold. Although I understand the boys are fighting again, so I won't take my schadenfreude. Alright. 1920. That's worse than last time. Alright, I'm going to come back up to the main menu. I am going to take a little 2.5 minute break. I used to smoke Salem Slim Lights. I do too. I mean, to me, they're the same thing. It's just I quit smoking and I haven't quit alcohol. But they are both, I mean, my doctor recently said to me, he's like, you should stop completely. And I'm like, yeah, no, I quit smoking in 2016. I'll be damned if I'm going to quit drinking in 2025. No. Let's pick our moments for these things, shall we? But he said, well, basically you're drinking poison. Yep, neither one of them is good for you. Neither one of them has a legitimate health benefit. They are both proven to deteriorate your health more rapidly than if you did not use them by extreme factors. So, yes, I am with you. I think it is absolutely stupid to view one positively culturally. But smoking used to be viewed positively culturally. Everybody did it in movies. People smoked in movie theaters. And it was societally perpetuated as an admirable habit to adopt. Now, I will say that as an officer in the military, I benefited greatly from smoking because it gave me a reason to go out to the smoking dock. Very few other officers smoked, and I had the opportunity to talk to the enlisted folks who were out there and kind of keep my finger on the pulse of the unit. So I had cultural benefit from smoking because, you know, I see where you're going, but I don't feel that there's any justification for either of them. If you're going to do either of those things, it's a problem. And if you feel that it doesn't need to be addressed at all, then you're ignoring the data. I'm with you. I think it's wrong. I think that is a trouble, but I also feel like you're saying, oh, they say it's bad because of secondhand smoking. And yet we had thousands and tens of thousands of flight attendants and restaurant workers and other people who were negatively affected by secondhand smoke who were continually dismissed. Their illnesses and deaths were dismissed because it was bad for corporate imaging. So, man, this music just needs to fucking stop. Actually, I'm going to go back to the game for a second and turn the music off. Because I have break music, and if I listened to when I was listening to the break last time, it was constantly Yep, and you live in a place where people are still far more likely to glorify drinking, glorify drunk culture, pub crawl, glorify or dismiss the potential harm of drink driving and all of those things. I think that is far more prevalent in the UK than it is in the US. Because we find that a lot of young people across the US don't even drink. And I'm not sure if that's the same phenomenon in the UK. Plus, most of the time, even your beer has a higher alcohol percent than U.S. beer. But that's because U.S. beer is horse piss, bottled and sold for consumption. You're right. There's an inequality to the whole thing. But there's no way to address one without addressing the other. You have to address both of them. And I absolutely hear frustration with a double standard. Because as a woman, That is something I have to deal with all the time. That frustration is a constant. In fact, I just saw it on Reddit the other day in the cyberpunk thing where somebody said, why is it in cyberpunk, as a straight female, the only love interest you're given is a guy who's looking for a life partner and has a parental adjacent responsibility to his niece and nephew? And it's like, oh, you're a straight woman? You probably want to settle down, get married, and raise kids. So we'll give you that power fantasy. And it's like, nah. Go away. Go away. All right, we're actually going to take a break though. I'm gonna hit the button and take 2.5 minutes. We're just off schedule for all the breaks, but I don't care. I don't care. I will do what I want. It's my fucking stream. I will do what I want. I love you. Thank you for being here. I hope that you're all getting cookies, that you're hanging out in the pillow and blanket fort, getting your chores done, and taking care of the stuff you need to do. Wolfie, do you think you'll be ready to play when we get back? I'll check chat when I return. BRB. Hello and welcome back from the break. Opal Moon. Hello, my love. How are you? Please enjoy a nice soft blanket. We were just talking about all of the drugs to which we become addicted. It is kind of hilarious to me though, Wolfie, that alcohol consumption is present in the animal kingdom and that it is one of the oldest consumptions um, of its sort throughout human culture. I mean, from prehistory, humans were making alcoholic substances, and there is no quantity of alcohol that is dietarily beneficial to you. People can say what they want. They suck on a pufferfish, huh? I say that it is a whole thing of I want to say it's with animals with prefrontal cortices, but cows will get drunk on fermented apples. Birds will get drunk on fermented berries. Um, Mice and rats. I mean, it's a whole thing. So I'm with you that there is no level of cigarettes that is beneficial to your health. It was beneficial to my metabolism, to be honest. It forced me to take breaks from work and things like that. Oh, yeah, drunk horse. Oh my gosh. Yeah, cows too. It's hilarious. Um there are levels of intoxicants you can consume where your body has sufficient time to recover given your consumption amount and rate. Frequency, I mean. So they can be less detrimental to you than the consumption of someone who is addicted to the substance. Well, that's the weird thing because it's hard to see the scientific studies done on smoking and the fact that it actually increases your cortisol production, which is not stress relieving. I found it to be stress relief because it forced me to take a break. I found it good stress relief because a lot of times it was the only reason I went outside and sat outdoors in fresh air because I hated smoking indoors. There were a lot of environmental processes to the act that allowed it to be more stress relieving than stress inducing. But the actual substances, and not that I'm asking you to produce a study or anything like that. I used to berate my sister horrifically. My sister who is older than me by 5 years. I used to berate her terribly for smoking, but I also grew up in a place where I would beg to light my uncle's cigarette because I love his cigarettes because I loved using his Zippo lighter and the smell of the lighter and being able to flick the wheel and make fire. That was the coolest thing. Um, but again, you're going to justify it for as long as you need it. And there's nobody who's ever going to make you quit. Nobody can make you quit. And that's the truth of addiction. I mean, I've been there. I was there for 30 years. I know why I did it, and I know why I continue to do it, even after having quit, sometimes for weeks at a time. But it's up to you. It's what you need sometimes. I needed it for my digestion too. It actually helped with my digestion. Oh wow, you can actually go days. Vape device is what helped me to quit entirely. The uh Inoken vape device was beautifully designed. I bought it because it was a beautifully engineered product, and I was late to the vaping game, so I missed all of that like cobbled together Frankenvape universe. Yes, I've heard that about heroin. In fact, there are anecdotal stories of heroin addicts saying it was easier to quit heroin than it was to quit smoking. I can't say that's wrong. Again, I can't speak to any experiences I've never had. Do I want to quit drinking wine? No. Will I justify that it's only wine? It's not hard alcohol. It's not beer, so it's not fattening. Um, yeah, the vapes were a total mess. Shit exploding and all of that. That was I want to say it was hilarious, but it was also kind of scary. All right, are we doing multiplayer? What do you want to do? Do you want to do a tete-a-tete with the timer on and see how we fare in a couple of so you can try out your strat? Well, I'm sure you've tried it out. Yeah, do you want to do Wonder Race and then just kind of pause for a second to see where we are? Yeah, I would just like to see. Now that I'm kind of a little bit better hitting my stride. Um Oh, that's right. I disabled hotkeys while in game. Ha ha. Okay. Same password as usual. I don't care if you watch me. It's not look, I am absolutely going to tell you that I don't care about being the best and winning. I am trying to learn how to play this game after decades of being away. And oh, hang on. I'm not ready. Do we want to do a random map so we can see some more maps? If I want if it's a game that I think I'm good at and I'm going to go compete in it, then I'll have a problem. But like Shrimpy won the other day, and I'm like, "Oh, buddy, I got to concede because I have no way of coming back. My economy cannot come back to a point where I can actually contest you." So, I mean, it's like fencing, learning how to tap out. I come from a highly competitive family, super competitive. And so I've really had to work hard on training myself to pull back from that. So I know you like coastal. Are there other maps? mean, we could just go with coastal, I guess. Oh, hi, wifey. Oh, thank you, wifey. You and wifey. It's like Jen and Tori when they come in. It's just like all my grandkids and Elaine and Opal. Tell Sned hi. I still think of Sned all the time and hope that they are well. All right, so victory. Oh, we're doing game mode. Wow, that's a lot. We'll do Wonder Race. Um, can we set? Oh, she's at mom's? Oh my gosh. You guys are the best. 3 players will be the best. Thank you. Okay. We're not using any AIs. That's all closed. Does that look good? Oh, game speed. Casual, please. Ready, Freddy. Trip Thursday? Where's she going? Where's she going? Oh my gosh, I never went to France. I actually learned French. I took French in college. Oh, that's fabulous. All right, let's start the game. You've never left the UK. I was amazed at how many people I met when I lived there who had never been to London. I mean, UK natives who had never been to London. And then I think about how few times I've been to Seattle. I mean, as a tourist going on purpose, not for my job. Um, and it's like, yeah, I really don't care. All I want to do in most cities is go to museums or zoos. Is there a way to make the text screen bigger? I mean, like when you send me a text in game. Okay, yeah, that thing that shows up on screen right there. That's the thing that I want to have be larger. Y'all gonna grieve me again. Okay, I got some berries over here. No! Go to whatever you were doing. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with these people? That thing's just gonna decay. That's so annoying. Alright, whatever. Suboptimal tactics. Awesome. What? Well, the domesticated ones you can. I mean, you have to highlight them, and that's one of the benefits of using that control function so that you don't, like, include them with your, yeah, you can't do it with chickens. That's a no. You can do it with, sheep, and as I understand it, the pigs, the cows, you can highlight them and run them to your town center, and you can put them in particular positions so that actually, yeah, I don't want that many people on. Um, our scouts are playing tag. Boys. Yeah, see, for example, I can highlight your sheep and bring them to my town center, unless you scout them again. So if you don't get your scout, yes, you can poach livestock from your neighbors. And boars are excellent for food, which is why I do the opening that I do. Yes, I just told your sheep to come join me. They are on their way to my town center. Now, you can send your scout after them. And if your scout catches them before they get to my town center, they become yours again. and then you can highlight them. No, I'm just saying as a strategy, if you see an opponent do that, you have ways of getting past it. Oh, I'm not doing strats or anything. We're not doing upgrades. We're not... Yes, I think it is pretty cool. Dang it. I wasn't paying attention. And then you can take them to your mill, or you can take them to your farm. And then, like, I can get all of these farmers. Hang on. That as soon as their farms stop producing, you can also hold shift and right-click an animal to prioritize the harvesting of that animal. Yeah, you can create a prioritization of in what order things go by using the shift key. So that allows you to so like these guys, when their farms stop reseeding, if their farms even are reseeding, have I got that yet? I've got that. 200 gold. Nice. Okay. And there we go. Castle Age on the way. At 24. Golly. Alright, so I'm going to set all of these villagers on these sheep, and they should go back to their farms as soon as they're done. I need to get back to making villagers. Okay, so that's... Castle at 27. Oh no! I hate when that happens. You'll be fine. I mean, to be fair, you are actually better at this game than I am. So, I mean, it does kind of shock me sometimes, some of the lower level things that you're unfamiliar with. But I've also been watching competitive play and, you know, the playthroughs that professional people put out there. So I think I have a bit of advantage from a student perspective. Oh no, I think you actually have a lot of skill at this game. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Holy shit. Yes. Yes, I did. That's all right. We're making up for it. I feel like I have a healthy, functioning economy at the moment. No, I want all idle villagers. There we go. Everybody up here. Over here. I lied. Oh my god, I don't think I have a barracks. What? Do you need that to, oh, you need to advance to Imperial Age. That's what you need. If you're not in Imperial Age... it doesn't matter. That's what I was missing. It wasn't the barracks, it was the Imperial Age. See, and when you start using your marketplace, it makes all the difference. Because then you can rebalance that, whatever you need to make that wonder, you can start using your marketplace to get it. And we should be here momentarily. Right about the same time we hit Imperial. Come on now. And there it is. Wait, I hadn't built it. Oh, okay. Do you want to just do it again? You said your buildings were out of whack and stuff like that. Yeah, let's just play again. If you want to. If you're game for it. I know how it is sometimes when things just, I mean, you've watched me do it. So, I'd rather you have a game that you actually feel good about. Yeah, why don't we take a little 2.5 minutes to reset, refresh our beverages, and then we can come back. Okay? Alright, I'm gonna hit the buttons, and we're gonna put things back. It's been a clunky day. Today has been like a I don't know. I'm kind of glad they haven't called me yet about the job. Because I feel like today is one of those, I have a flock of penguins falling down a flight of stairs. That's fabulous. I love that. But let's look at the stats when we both have kind of a more optimized play. All right. Okay, we'll come back and we're going to hit it again. And if we don't like it, we can quit part. If you get to a point where like things have gone too far wrong, just tell me. We can stop. I don't have, like, I do not have vested interests in any of this. That's my biggest encouragement to people when they're like, I'm just starting Cyberpunk. What should I do? Be hilariously bad at it. Save and go back. Don't make something that is supposed to be playful a chore. Never make play a chore. Yeah, sure. I mean at that point you weren't in Imperial Age, so um no. We're just going to redo. Next. All right. I will hit the buttons and we can BRB. And welcome back from the break, everybody. Welcome back from the break. I am still so stinking proud of that break montage. That's just all pulled from assets in the game files that you are given. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you have tuned in to Grandma Plays a Game. Hi there, I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And most of the time, I just show up and have a good time in games that I love to exercise my brain. It's like a playground for my brain. In the same way that you'd go to a gym and work out, or go to a playground and jump around on monkey bars and geodomes and parallel bars and play ball and throw things and hit balls with bats and kick things. This is that experience, but for my brain. And it is so delicious. It really is. I want to encourage everybody to just never stop gaming. Never stop. Oh, here. Fire, 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 fire. That's the gameplay you're getting. You do have skills in this. Well, then you have a natural acumen for tactics and strategy. You don't have to think you're good at it. I kind of realized that years ago with compliments when people would say nice things or mean things. And honestly, it took me way too long in my life to just go, that's cool that you have that opinion of me. Good or bad. I'm not responsible for it. I didn't make it happen. But it's something you have, and you're allowed to have that. I don't have any obligation to talk you out of it. There you see, there you go. You're like, oh, you made me a cake. Thanks. I don't like cake. I'm not going to eat cake. Or I love cake. Thanks. Om nom 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 nom. Either way, you walk away, you accept the cake, you walk away with the cake, and sometimes you give it to somebody else and say, oh, here, sorry, but cake makes me feel yucky, and so I can't have it, but I don't want to tell somebody they're not allowed. You're a pudgy sod. Oh, I miss being able to use the word sod casually. I miss a lot of the British vernacular. I do. I loved being there, and I was that American. I'm sorry, I was that American. I think my neighbors will always be delighted and sullied by my representation of American people. I was loud. I was boorish. My neighbor had to teach me how to make flower boxes and plant things, because in our neighborhood, if you didn't have flower boxes and hanging baskets, shh. I mean, what were you doing there? Oh, I forgot. I've got to do this over here. Yeah, portion control is really one of the first steps to, Okay, so we're doing the same thing again. Hit it again. Damn it, Hans, let him pull back. Thank you, Mr. Cowboy. I shall take that under advisement. That's what I did all through college, man. I would get an entire dinner plate full of French fries, malt vinegar, and mayonnaise. Because before that, I only used ketchup, but I didn't really like ketchup because American ketchup is very sweet. And then I was stationed in Colorado, and we had a little cafe in one of the rec centers that was 50s diner themed, and they would do milkshakes and malteds and burgers and fries and hot dogs, and you could get your fries with brown gravy. Oh my God, French fries. Crispy French fries that are soft in the middle with a nice, rich brown gravy. I would say better than roast potatoes with brown gravy. I'm gonna make that bold claim right now. Come at me. Go ahead. Come at me, people. I think you should adore food. I think just like food and sex should be things that you can enjoy with abandon, as long as you're feeding your appetites in healthy ways, and not have to get hypercritical about it. And be like, oh, I'm allowed to do that. I'm not allowed to do that. And create all sorts of arbitrary Bullshit. All right, here we go. Suboptimal play. We're going to be hilariously bad. If you have just tuned into the channel, you might want to think again. Really? All right then. I know the commentary is riveting and you guys are just like on tenterhooks. Are you enjoying the company? Elaine, you are just the most wonderful. I am so grateful for this community every day. Yeah, there you go, Wolfie. You got feudal right ahead of me. That was seconds. 12:47. You had it probably in about 12:30. That was definitely a faster run than last time. Oh, Elaine, smiling, blushing my chat. Ma'am. Okay, so... Alright, we have 6 on food, 8 on lumber. I'm gonna need more food. Right. Are we researching anything? I don't know what counts as the boar in this area, if it's the rhinos or not. I don't want to lose a villager to a rhino. So I'm sub-optimizing food for sure. Rhino do count as boars? Alright then. Well, I don't know that I'm going to send my folks after them, to be fair. Okay. Yeah, they give a... Well, that's what boars do. And that's kind of the challenge of... having a villager go take out boars for you. I mean, I know how to do boars, I just don't know what the boar equivalents are. Is kind of my problem. Because normally I go for sheep and boar. And try to make sure that all of those guys are down before I start doing farming. Whoever builds the mill gets started on berries. Okay, we're at 22.5 minutes. Okay, everything's on hold for the moment. I don't think I have any research. There it is. Get it done. Oh, well, it all depends on which civ you choose as well. If you choose the right civ, an early feudal makes sense. Well, not necessarily. Oh, well, I mean, you can. Do you want to try something different? I'm learning from people who have played competitively for years and have weeded through um a lot of things. It's kind of like when I say failure is a great teacher. Learning from people who have failed a lot is advantageous. Almost 3 minutes. Hang on. Oh, wow. Why doesn't it show actual time? You can't even click on it. When that might be the next level strat that people were working is you can hit each age quickly, but are you set up to optimize advancement after that? I don't know. I don't know. F11, but you're on Xbox, so I don't know. Go into your options, it'll tell you. On PC using Xbox for PC. I use F11 for PC. You have to hit it 2 or 3 times to get it to go through its different. It has a couple different options. Um, yeah, see, I think there's a food trade-off in there somewhere. Let's see where your economy was. Food collected. Yeah, that might be part of it is the food trade-off prevents you from making more villagers. And like you said to me, keep producing villagers. And every video that I've watched on optimized strategies says keep your town center producing villagers. I think you had built 2 mills. Oh no. Yeah, because you need wood for farming. Do you want to do the same again and try something, you know, shift your strategy somewhat? Or do you want to do something completely different? Or do you want to not play again? Which is totally fine. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. That's the scout. Do you know, so let me tell you this. You can also make the animals scout for you. So when you discover sheep and cows, you can put them on paths. You can use shift and right click to put your scout on a path. If you didn't know, now you know. Shift and right click will establish a series of flags for pathing for your scout, but you can use that on animals, you can use that on villagers, you can use that for anything. Shift and right click will establish a prioritized list of things for the identified target to accomplish. Oh, there it is. It gives us the times right there. So yeah, you were 2 full minutes ahead of me on feudal. I forgot it did that. Derp. All right, let's go back to the main menu so we can quit looking at those numbers. And we'll take a 2.5-minute break. And we will BRB. Hello, and welcome back from the break. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you have discovered Grandma Plays a Game. Hi there, I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And hopefully this is a place where you can hang out and just remind yourself that you're a really good gamer, because people are out here, like me, playing games like this, the way I play these games. And you're obviously better. So take comfort in that. Stop being so hard on yourself. You gonna try a mixed strat? Cool. I gotta say, the strat that I'm using was devised a while ago, and many civs have been buffed and nerfed since then. Wonder Race one more time. Wonder Race to the death. No problem. I'm going to go set the room up first and then come back. Un momento, por favor. I'll stop being hard on myself if we write. You first. You know, that's fair, Opal. That's entirely fair. I need to be called out on my bullshit as well. I do so love that you're here. Thank you. All right. Ready? Ready. Timer ready? Timer ready. Inspector ready? Inspector ready. Begin! All right. God damn it. Look. Oh no! 5, no! Damn it. Alright, strategy failed. I got too bored. Okay, there we go. Group 1 back under control. Oh, very nice. Well done, sir. Well done. I know. It's stunning, isn't it? Oh, look at us. We're playing tag. We're adorable. Oh my god. I love us. I love us so much. Can we be gay bros? Can we be gay besties? Can we have a bromance? You're just trying to distract me out of Castle Age. I know what you're up to. I think they are in love. Look, my cat Biff used to have an absolute crush on my housemate's cat, Peter. And Peter would sit up on the balcony and just Romeo and Juliet. Jesus Christ, man. How dare you, sir? How dare you feed into my fanfic? Oh, there. My God, you're right outside my doorstep. I can hear your music, mate. Shush. Learn boundaries. All right, you. Let me just come over here and fish right next to this this lovely scout. He's a stud. He's a complete stud. He is. Oh yeah. That's Pauline and Arthur. You don't know how addicted I was to EastEnders in the 80s. I'm not even kidding, mate. I was a complete addict. That was back in the Ange and Jenny, or no, Ange and Denny and Lofty. Those were the Lofty years. Hey, welcome to Castle. I'm such an asshole. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Well, and the other thing you can't do is address your connection time. So you just have to suck up what's there. Foray. I just love these little sounds of all the people working. You know, did I tell you in the interview yesterday, they were like, oh gosh, I'm afraid you might have to be on the computer doing data entry for hours on end. And, oh, there might be like long periods of time when you're all by yourself. And I'm like, oh my God. How dare you threaten me with a good time? By the way, are you okay with working all by yourself in a small closed room that has no access to sunlight for hours on end, doing data entry on the computer and spreadsheet shenanigans? Oh, no, I'll be miserable, I'm sure. You should give me more money because of the misery. Christ on a cracker. The torture. The torture, the torture, the torture. What am I missing? Missing something. Are you doing all right over there, Wolfie? Have I built a castle? I'm on my way to it. Okay. We're humming along nicely. Oh, right. There we go. Alright, so gripping commentary aside, you guys are okay out there, right? Hello? Do you not have anywhere to go, darling? You come over here. Oh no! I've fallen significantly behind. I know, I saw that. I got an alert. Oh boy, I've mismanaged something along the way. Working on paperwork and enjoying the company. I'm so glad. I love that. There are so many shows that I fall asleep to, and I feel bad until I think, you know what? There's lots of people out there I don't fall asleep to, so let's be honest. I mean, don't go slow with the construction on purpose, my love. Get your win. You deserve that today. There you go. That's how you do it. I'm waiting till I hit Imperial. I just don't have any more technologies to research. I don't think there's anything else I can do but make... Thousand wood, 1,000 stone, 1,000 gold. Oh, I've ended up with nothing. How did that happen? Well, probably because I didn't do any mining camps. I should have done at least one mining camp or a monastery or something. No, I haven't even started building the wonder yet. Yeah, it kind of slipped through the cracks on this playthrough. That's alright. Cannot afford to be too bothered by it. Oh, that was lucky. I had that last time. I had gold and stone just sort of split right across from one another. See, I don't think you really need more than 50 villagers to build a wonder. I have to challenge every assumption now. But I do have marketplace, so I can sell all that food down to 1,000 and build up stone. Now we can sell wood for gold and food for gold. Yeah, I was way behind on the mining camp part, so yeah, I don't know why I forgot that. I think because I built a dock. I don't normally do the water stuff. And so I think building the dock kind of satisfied the part that made me think I was going to have a mining camp. Are you close to your wonder being complete? Yeah, make it happen. Ah, there it is. Okay, I had just started mine. No, good game. Good game. Like I said, I'm not going to be butthurt about losing. If I thought I was really good at this game and that I had top tier execution of top tier strategies, it would bother me. But I don't. I'm out here just like playing around with things that I've watched and let's look at economy real quick. Yeah. See, I should have pulled a camp. Oh, you completed the wonder. And it was already very nice. Very nice. Let's look. Let's look at timeline. Yeah, bip bip. Bip. Bip bip. But yeah, you got to 4. I also stopped paying attention, so I was definitely um compromised there. So 11 and 12 uh got you by 2 minutes ish. You got me by well over 5 minutes. Um Absolutely well executed. Under an hour. We were both already working on, if not completed, with wonders. I say well played. Well played. Now see, that's nice when you're and that was the thing that I could never do in chess. I was thinking about that during the last break because my dad would play chess with me and I always thought I was really bad at chess. I'm probably really bad at chess. Um I taught a lot of students how to play. I didn't teach them how to win. I taught them how to play. I taught them the basics of how to play the game. Um, but my dad was really unapologetic for beating us. He was like, if you want to beat me, you need to get good. So, yeah, I was getting ready to hit my cap on villagers because I only had enough space for 50. Oh, here comes the air conditioning. Well, that's where I use the marketplace to make up for things, and I sacrifice a lot of wood and gold, but I should have had a stone mine because stone is also really good in the marketplace. Those are the only 3 things you can sell. And I think if I understand spirit of the law correctly, it is a better strategy for getting gold than mining gold. Don't waste villagers to mine gold. Use your villagers on the things they're going to get the most benefit from. But my AC has come on, and that means it's time for me to close the stream. Plus, it's almost 3.5 hours, my love. Look at us. Look at us doing marathon streams. I enjoy this time so much. I really do. Um, Look at us just back and forth. It's so much fun to play with people who are um, paired with you. This was I lost somebody to an animal. Yeah, hanging with you is fun. And when we can drag Shrimpy in, yeah, look at that. You had all the stars all the way. Quick tip. I don't know. I don't know. You only give tips if you think you have superior knowledge. You didn't know you could steal animals. Come on. Come on with your quick tip. It's all right. No, because and I will tell you why not. And the reason this is a strat is because if you can perfect the boar kiting by using grouping, if you send all your villagers out to the boar, unless you have a mill right there, if you set up a mill next to the boar, that's different. But your villagers have to walk all the way from the boar back to the town center. And there is a reason that kiting the boars into the town center is the dominant strat. So that is it's a quick idea, But I honestly, if you have not watched competitive gameplay, I will challenge you to do that because it opens up a whole new efficiency of things. And I honestly think that based on the way the AI played uh, the Wonder Race, I think we're both um, missing some sort of strategy in Race to the Wonder. Because remember that one time you and I both played an AI and it just like wiped the floor with us before we were even ready. Um, I think there is a strat to get to Imperial, but there's also a YouTuber named Hera, Hera, and he's another competitive player. Yeah, I wasn't watching. I was just focused on. I'm always just focused on my game. I don't really look at what other people are doing because it doesn't affect what I'm doing. I'm going to do the thing I'm doing until I'm good at it. And once I'm good at it, then I'll try to optimize other viable strategies. Um, but yeah, I feel really good about that game. I feel like that was, both of us doing what we know how to do best. And the other thing is, if the optimal strat doesn't work with your play style, it's not the optimal strat. You have to work with what you can do best, what you can focus on, so if the benchmarks in that aren't meeting your ability to micro the game, then it's not going to work, no matter what you do to it. But my loves, my darlings, that is all I have for you today. And Wolfie, I just so appreciate your willingness to come in and play with me and have fun with me and bounce a ball back. Basically, what I feel like we do is just take a big red ball out on the playground and bounce it back and forth. You say it's not a big loss, but again, I will say once you watch Spirit of the Law, and I'm a number cruncher, I almost went to university to be a statistician. That is one of the reasons I adore Spirit of the Law. Because Spirit of the Law actually plays the scenarios, crunches the stats, and works out the percentages. And there's another game that I've been playing for 15 years with people who do the same thing. And it sounds like a stupid, silly game, and it is. We call it our stupid, silly game. And it's called Mouse Hunt. And you have a trap, and you have a base, and you have cheese. And there are locations. And the locations have different kinds of mice. But there are people who have made elaborate programs to calculate the percentages that the devs baked into the game. And they're all based on the same shit that TSR used back in the creation of D&D and how to balance player characters who want to be heroes versus villain characters who want to continue their villainy and not let the player heroes murder them before they finish. You won't try to employ their play styles, though, because it's happening way too fast for you to adopt. I mean, sure, I accept that. It's a bad rabbit hole for you. And again, why watching different people with videos? The problem I have with Hera is um a lot of the competitive players aren't necessarily good teachers. They're good players. I mean, it's the same way that you can get somebody who really knows a lot about um, neurochemistry, but they can't teach it for shit. And so, and I'm not saying that necessarily about Hera. He's a really good presenter. And the thing is, he will only teach you his style. He will only teach you his way of playing the thing. And I'm not into that. Exactly. I want you to have fun with that. And if I give you a playground to try out different things and you get to try out different things, that's totally fine. Just know I'm actually playing from a more mathematically optimized mindset where I want to do certain things, not everything, but certain things along a mathematically optimized checklist that allows me the freedom to be a complete derp later on, because that's what I'm going to do. There's going to come a point where I'm not going to be optimizing much. But if I can get the early game optimized, then I can have more fun with mid game and late game. But right now I can't even have fun with them because I've already made so many errors in the early game that I can't recover. Yeah, that's a perfect way to look at it, Wolfie. Give tips on things that work for you, that may work for others, but if they don't, hey, I'm not trying to convert you to my Age of Empires 2 playstyle religion. I'm not trying to tell you what you're allowed to eat or not, what you're allowed to have sex with. It's just a game. It's just a game, y'all. Have fun. Play the fucking game. Okay, and that said, I am going to sign off for the day. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out in the pillow and blanket for it. You may take the cookies with you, keep the blankets, bring them back with you for the next stream. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, wherever you are in the world. And I hope that you take a moment and intentionally be kind to you. Because you enjoy being kind. And you deserve to receive kindness. And so you wrap those two things together, turn them into a little bow, and stick it to your forehead. Because you have my permission to do that for you. And I want you to give yourself permission to do that for you. Until I see you again, remember, I love you. Bye!